Hey guys, it's Katie and I'm here today to do a review of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Riordan. For those of you who don't know what this book is about, it's an urban fantasy that the Greek gods had kids with mortal women or mortal men, and their kids are demigods, and they live in the actual real world, and they basically have to survive out there on their own, or they go to this camp called Camp Half-Blood, and they get taught how to bend and taught how to deal with their powers and their lives. That's the basic premise of what this world is all about. But Percy is the son of Poseidon, and he finds out that he's a half-blood, goes to the camp, and he gets sent on a quest to go find Zeus's lightning bolt, which was stolen. It's missing, and it's all about his journey, figuring out his life, and making new friends and adjusting to his new status as a demigod. And I really liked this book. It's a lot better than it sounds. I saw both the movie for The Lightning Thief as well as The Sea of Monsters. I saw the movies before I read the book, and I thought both had value. I actually liked both. Of course, I probably preferred the book because I tend to prefer books to movies, except for those rare occasions. But I actually really liked The Lightning Thief. Percy is an interesting character. I really liked the way that Riordan weaved in the myths of Greek mythology, and normally I don't like urban fantasy books. They're okay, but I tend to be pickier with them than with high fantasy or epic fantasy or heroic fantasy. I just tend not to grab urban fantasy, and that might have been why it took me so long to finally read this, because I've had this on my shelf since sometime in high school, and I'm glad that I picked it up, because I had my reservations going in with, the use of the myths and everything, because I was a history and classics essentially major in college, and I was afraid that my knowledge and my background would affect my reading experience, have any effect whatsoever. In fact, it kind of enhanced it and made a lot of the parts in this extra funny or amusing, because I know the background and I know the history, and I ended up really liking it. Now, was it the best thing I ever read? No. Was the writing style phenomenal? Not particularly, but the plot was interesting enough, and the characters and their lives were interesting enough to get me to keep going. And overall, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I definitely plan on picking up the next book in the series at some point. I believe the next one is The Sea of Monsters, and I love sea things, so I'm actually really looking forward to that. But yeah, I liked this, and I plan on picking up more of Rick Riordan's books in the future. It's my review for The Lightning Thief, and if you've read this book, which I know a lot of you have, feel free to comment and come talk to me about it, because I'd love to talk to you guys about it. And follow me on social media. Pretty much what I've got right now is a Tumblr, Goodreads, and a Twitter. But if you guys didn't see my other video, I'm in the process of revamping and potentially getting a new Twitter account, and I'd like your input on my username because everything else would be easy to put together. But I'd love your input or your suggestions for a bookish username. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've got. I will come back with another video for you guys again soon. Okay, bye.